Hello, hello, people of the internet! My name is Wad Wiswell, and welcome, one and all to my tower. Today, I have friends here with me, and we are going to be putting them through their paces in the custom campaign Trekwars 40k. I, as always, am your dungeon master, or game master, because Pathfinder, Wad Wiswell. And here with me today, we have...
Hi, I'm I'm Cassavin. I play Miriam.
Patient.
You get my dumbass, I'm Kilmore, and I just play Garuda.
It is I.
You have
It
my
is a
bigger dumbass self, and I play Thrain Valenwolf.
Yes. Or I am Chibi, and I play Nora and Cupid. It is going to be fun.
And last, but certainly not least, we have... Sue.
Sue.
Where, oh, where have the weirdo gone? Where, oh, where could they be?
I hate that I hear. God damn it, Crystal!
Where, oh, where could they be?
You
Wait,
can go
Walker.
fucking deal with Gilmore.
Did Sue get up?
I think Sue got him.
No, I'm here.
Oh,
Can you please introduce your
I'm
character
just
then?
tired. I am Kalius Korax, the asshole that wants to fist fuck demons with a power claw.
Okay,
Oh, there! That's a hell of an intro!
so
Hey, it works.
today we are not starting on the bridge.
Oh boy.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, we're starting in the quarters.
Oh, gods.
So
Keep doing a screenshot. I don't care.
it's late in the night shift currently. The ships have a false 24-hour timer so that, a circadian rhythm can be kept for the normal human-like occupants of the ship. Pretty standard procedure, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I know for a fact that I am getting that correct because I did check to make sure this was a thing.
yep.
So it's currently late in the night shift. Callius and Theron, you're both on a regular crew sleeping quarters area. Not because this is your sleeping area. The one for the Space Marines is basically the same as the custom-made holodecks for you guys. Because, you need
It's
specialized...
going to be much bigger.
Yeah, it needs specialized equipment, bedding, all that sort of stuff, so they just made a holodeck for you guys to suit those needs. No, you're here for a very specific reason. On this deck, there is someone who you are told you need to question. You see, Callius, you've been sending messages, giving in reports to Korax and the Emperor of Mankind rather directly to make sure that, everything that's going on board the ship is going as intended, right?
For the benefit of mankind, yes.
And you brought up to them that Admiral Set allowed the Jedi, or at least a Jedi, onto the ship.
Mm-hmm.
To which the Emperor responded in a way that almost seems surprising to you. Good. He wasn't foolish enough to just exterminate them on sight. Now, you were probably confused by that, and, though it's not normally your place to question your lord, this was one of those times where questioning seemed appropriate, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, what did you ask him specifically?
Why do you consider it good that a group that seems to do away with their own humanity in favor of acting almost more machine-like. Why is that good for that they're here?
It is good for the same reason that it is good to have the Ultramarines on your ship. An alternative perspective is always useful, and these Jedi seem to utilize their power set, this force that the Sith Empire talks about endlessly as if it were a god, for a different purpose than what the Sith Empire utilizes it for. Figuring out how they utilize it and why they utilize it the way they do is the important thing. If we exterminate them outright, we will never know how their force can be utilized for more than just murder in the service of the Empire. Correct?
Fair enough, though I would say that the Jedi do not share your same view. The one on board was talking about outright exterminating the Sith on the planet that we're going to. It had to be talked down.
Incorrect. That was the apprentice.
Or the apprentice, whichever.
Yeah. Whilst I can understand your concern, I would still rather have this one alive. It is better to question them and learn more. In fact, I would ask that you, and maybe one other of the Space Marines on board that ship, perhaps your Space Wolf, go and ask him some questions. Do not kill him, do not harm him, but ask him some questions. See if there is truly no way he can be convinced to aid us.
As you command.
Good. And with that, they end communications. So
I immediately contact Thrain.
all right, Thrain. You basically just turn over and Korax is there because you share a room.
No, of course.
We have a bit of a mission.
I'm going to guess given to us by the Emperor himself.
Indeed. He wants us to go and question the Jedi. He wants us to learn about the way they use their powers and why they use them that way. And to see if we can convince them to assist the Imperium.
That will not take us long at all, dear brother.
Also, is it just me, or does the fucking contrast on this goddamn map look out of whack now all of a sudden?
I was just about to say the same thing.
Like, it looked fine, and it's just... No, the map has looked fine the entire time, and the middle of the map has steadily been getting brighter.
I forget if this is when I put ambient lighting on. I don't think I did, but... If you...
Like, the center of the map, I can't even see my thing in it anymore when I click and hold.
I'm not seeing that as a problem myself.
Well, here, I'll show you.
If you go to scenes, right-click on the scene that we're on.
Configure lighting.
Configure, it's under the second to last tab. And then under that, there should be two things at the top that say something and environmental lighting. It'll be under environmental lighting.
That's not what I see.
Here, I'll put this in the integrated in courtyard because there's not one here that I can see. Or if there is, I don't have access to it.
Yeah, just throw it in integrated.
Yeah, I can't. I don't have access to it. So I'm going to have to throw it in courtyard.
You could throw it into the fucking
Oh,
game screenshots.
why is it doing
yeah,
that?
no.
God.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that. That is not at all how the map looks to us.
No, it is
give me-
not.
Mine's similar to that, but not as bad.
Give me a second. I'm.
Yeah, refreshing does not fix it.
Um.
Like, that's offensive to the eyes. Oh, hey, that's much better. I don't know what was just changed, but whatever it was, that's significantly better.
I just increased the darkness on the screen.
I need to fight 5 or 10 now. Well, I don't need to do it in order. I just need to do it.
Anyhow, so yeah, it's dark down the hallways as you know, come up the turbo lift to this area.
Okay, now I'm getting all goddamn busy.
You know which room he's in. You know where to find him. You're pretty sure it won't be hard to get into the room.
It's not for us, at least.
I'm assuming it's this one right here.
Yes.
Where I got
Up. Hi. Yep.
So I'm going to step up in front of the door.
Yep. Up. Just a moment.
That's 2 done. We need 3 more.
A bit more than 24 hours notice.
You get the 2 pops out of that.
What are...
Yep.
Mom's the kobold.
Nah, I'm the proto.
Denied.
No denial. Only no.
Nope. You've been denied.
That explains the. We're having to replace your furnace.
I would say nom on the water sausage, but he's in the call above.
Okay.
Water sausage?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Chibi, don't worry about it. Chibi, for the love of God, don't worry about it.
Not gonna question it.
Yeah, I'm going to be drinking one of them right now because I'm.
Secretly, he's questioning it.
I see no point in questioning it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Why are you poking me?
Yes, keep poking her.
Continue. It's hilarious.
Yes. Also, Crystal's adorable.
Pretty sure that's obvious.
You should also call. You should also call Crystal a nerd.
I mean, I feel like that could go for a lot of people here, technically.
That could go for an entire fucking friend group.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's no point in singling her out. We-
Chibi's a nerd.
No. But I have a better way of singling Crystal out. Just like I do with Seraphim.
One more.
Crystal's a good kobold.
Yep. 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 Yep.
Oh, you're fine. Sorry about
Speaking of kobolds, hey, Seraphim.
Yep.
I have a thing that I have done in Diamond's game.
Oh.
Yes, I am a kobold named Francisco de Montoya.
That is a name.
But I wear a mask of disguise and I look like I have like a rather short, but no. I am Francisco de Montoya, a kobold with a mask of disguise that makes me look like a small but handsome Italian man.
I'm good.
Fun. Anyhow, you're at the Jedi's door.
Yes, and I'm doing what I've seen others do, where I say Kalius Horax requesting entry, kind of like identifying myself to the computer as I've seen others do.
The door just opens for you. As the Jedi is sitting there, wide awake, it seems, waiting for you to come in. Hello. Please come in.
I duck through the fucking the doorway, and I'm just like...
you thunk your head on the top of the rim because it's...
The Jedi stands up, walks
fucking
over to the
Lancer
table,
campaign.
and sets down a couple of cups. Would you give us some tea?
Sure. That would be alright.
He nods and pours...
I try to make myself comfortable, and I sit in the corner of the room cross-legged.
Yeah. He pours you a... well... I say a cup. He basically fills an entire soup bowl of tea for you and hands it to you.
I mean, it fits my size. That makes sense.
He does the same for Thaden, and then sits down with, like, a normal, a Chinese teacup with himself, and sits down. So, I assume that you're here to ask me questions. Is that correct?
Indeed. Though we bear no threats, this is purely a diplomatic thing.
I understand. And I do apologize if my knowledge of this seems a little unnerving. Passive psychic abilities is a common thing amongst the Force users, and your intentions aren't exactly perfectly masked, I'm afraid. So,
Given the fact that I am what we refer to as a psyker, I find that rather interesting that you're able to read through my mind.
I am aware. But, shall we begin with the line of questioning you have for me?
Sure. First thing I want to know, this force, what is it exactly?
Life. Everything within the galaxy is connected to the Force. It is what holds everything together within our universe. Within our galaxy. As such, a person who is particularly attuned to it, having enough of the specific thing within their cells that allows the Force to operate, known as midichlorians, can tap into it, utilize it. As opposed to what I've been able to research on what you would call psychic capabilities, the Force is very much tied into the world around us. There is no secret underlayer behind it. It is just reality itself.
There's no secret underlayer to the psyker abilities either, though ours are born of what would be referred to as the Sea of Souls, otherwise known as the Warp.
I was referring to the warp, waxing poetic, sorry. There is...
You see Kalius's eye twitch a little bit. Anyhow. What about your way of using the Force makes it so contrastly different from the Sith? And why do you choose this way instead of theirs?
Ah. That's a good question. And its answer is a bit more nuanced than one would suspect. Let me ask you. In what way do you utilize your power claw?
In the defense of mankind. The only ones that this power claw gets turned on are the enemies of ours.
Yes, but I mean, Do you use it as a weapon or as a tool?
It's an extension of my arm. It's no more a tool than my fingers are. They exist is the best way I could put it.
That is the answer I would give you as to how I utilize the Force. The Sith would state that the Force is like a lightsaber. It is a weapon that is to be utilized, or a tool that could be thrown when needed. But in either case, neither of us are innately incorrect. It is just on the way that you view things. As for why I choose the way I do, it is simply because I believe it is safer than the way that the Sith utilize the Force.
Yet from what I've seen, you Jedi, as you're called, want to lock away your humanity in order to better utilize your power, whereas the Sith embrace it.
Yes, I know of what you speak in that regard. Do you know of our code?
Outside of what I've seen, no, not particularly.
Would you indulge me in listening to it?
That's why I'm here.
Many Jedi recite a code that goes as this. There is no emotion, there is peace. There is no ignorance, there is knowledge. There is no passion, there is serenity. There is no chaos, there is harmony. There is no death, there is the Force. That is the Jedi Code. Now, that sounds all fine and good, yes?
No, it does not. Death is natural. Emotion and passion are to be human.
Correct.
Why would you do away with these things?
Because that is not the full code. That is the code that many Jedi would recite. But there are Jedi who would recite to you a different code. Now, I don't know which code I would recite to you as being the correct one, right? But the Jedi code I just recited to you was the Jedi code that fought the Sith Empire and was ultimately destroyed before we all got pulled here and my version of the Order was resurrected.
So if that version of code fell to the Sith, obviously it's inferior.
Correct. Now then. Obviously, that is not the code I have deemed to follow. Elsewise, you know, I would have fallen. Would you like me to recite to you the one that I use?
Yes, actually, I would.
Emotion, yet peace. Ignorance, yet knowledge. Passion, yet serenity. Chaos, yet harmony. Death, yet the Force.
That sounds more acceptable. Accepting the humanity or the human way is inevitable. That would make more sense.
Correct. The Jedi Code is one of mutability. It is one that gets changed and altered every time someone gets on the council. It is one that gets passed down and written down, tossed about and thrown around. The order that I sat on, was fairly new. We had been destroyed previously under the code that I recited to you first, and we started trying to rebuild with the code that I recited to you now. But there are still hardliners within our group that want to go back to the old code. I fear that as I am a resurrection, someone who died long, long ago, but have been brought back for one purpose or another, that the code that I followed eventually died out, and got replaced with the old code yet again, and such was defeated by the Sith once more. Because when you are at peace, when there is no threat around you, or at least no obvious one, it is very easy to convince yourselves that discarding your humanity is the good option.
Discarding your humanity is the abhorrent option always.
To
Mankind cannot be glorious and superior to all if we discard what makes us who we are.
To that I will state I agree with you at least in part. Discarding one's emotions does not lead to a better position. Learning to control one's emotions does. And that is what I believe we Jedi should do. Not discard them, not feel emotion, but teach ourselves to go through them, to allow them to pass through and over us, and come out the other side with the knowledge that those emotions will bring. As for your next question, as I know one of your next questions will be, how can you utilize us to help your empire, or if we would be willing to help your empire? That is an obvious question with an easy answer. We are the Jedi. Our job is to help those who need it. We will happily help the people of your empire who are in need of help.
The entirety of the Empire of Man is in need of help simply because from our world, our universe, naught exists but war, death, chaos,
And destruction?
and more war. Humanity is being accosted on all fronts. You have the Tau, which, while a relatively young species, are so far technologically advanced as to be considered superior to mankind. You have the Necron. The Necrons are living machines that do not care for the living of any sort, humans or otherwise. You have what we've heard whispers of the Tyranids, a hive-like insectoid species that consumes all living biological matter and turns it into more of them. You have the demons of chaos, as well as the traitor legions. And you even have what we refer to as the Eldar and Dark Eldar. Two sides to the same coin, but the Dark Eldar are far more extreme than their normal brethren.
Yes.
To put it lightly, humanity is at war with everything around it, out of necessity for survival.
Well, I cannot speak to the state of your universe. Naturally, it is not mine. I could give you advice as to what I can see and what I would think would be best, but at the end of the day, the advice I give you comes from a position of ignorance to your world, yes?
And what would that advice be?
Sometimes, in the dark and the cold, it is better to share the fire with someone which you would not normally think to trust, so that you might be able to better survive it. I am not suggesting you trust someone like your traitorous legions or the Chaos, nor those weird green things that keep showing up and trying to stop wars with everything in fucking anywhere I've seen them. I think they call themselves the green skins?
Ah, the orcs.
Yes.
They're basically spore people.
Yes, we've noticed that. Eradicating them from Kittimer has been a bit of a pain in our butts, to say the least.
I look to, when he says that, I look to Thrain. Should we tell them of how we came to be able to be rid of them?
Should we divulge our secrets to dealing with those pests?
The closest thing we've managed to find is burning any area that they have touched. But that is neither here nor there.
Fuck, I have Brock to deal with.
On a global scale, you would be correct.
Yes, I believe
The
you'd
only
call
way
that
to get rid of an orc infestation.
Exterminatus.
Yes, thank you. Sorry.
It's effectively glassing the surface of a planet.
Yes. Sorry, I'm not very good with that language you call Gothic?
High Terran.
High Terran, thank you. But I can tell you what I do know.
Well,
I would recommend finding anything that you might be able to truly, if not make peace with, work together with until your larger threats are dealt with. And work with them.
The only species we could conceivably do that with are the normal Eldar. The Tau are so hell-bent on this greater good of theirs that they would see the talents of the many squandered and wasted in order to fit their pitiful caste.
Yes, yes. The greater good is all fine and good until you need to actually start putting it into practice. No. I would say the Eldar are your best bet. The normal ones, not your dark ones. But you'd need to find a group of them that you'd be, one, willing to work with, and two, you can be certain are not going to stab you in the back the first chance they get. That would be hard. I do not deny that. Nor do I sit here on a place of privilege and state that this is the obvious and only solution to your problems. You clearly have allies now. And whilst I might not approve of the Sith themselves, they are a powerful ally for a civilization that is in need of weapons. After all,
Weaponry is not our need. We have plenty of that. No, what we need is a way to curtail the forces of chaos, seal shut the Eye of Terror, and reestablish the webway.
well, he sits there for a moment, thinking. I cannot say that I can give you a solution to fixing your Eye of Terror problem. Nor do I know anything about this webway. If I were able to get the council together to deliberate on these topics with members of your own leadership, mayhaps the princes of your empire, these Primarchs we have read so much of in our reports. Of course, I'm not saying to meet us in person. I would never be so foolhardy as to suggest putting your own people at risk. But transmission screens like the ones that we've been utilizing here for communication could potentially be useful in seeing if we can not come to some means of helping you. See if maybe the Force can help stitch closed that wound in your galaxy.
There is one question I have.
Yes?
In so doing, you made mention that if beings had the right things in their cells called midichlorians, they could tap into the Force.
Yes.
assuming that your universe is more of a reflection of ours as opposed to something entirely separate, would it theoretically be possible for, say, a space marine such as myself or anybody else within the Imperium to be able to learn to use the Force?
Anyone can learn to use the Force. It is merely that we choose those who are Force sensitive to do so, as it will be easier for them. But yes, it would be entirely within plausibility for you to learn the Force. It'd be entirely within plausibility for Captain Set to learn the Force. If in so
I look
learning,
at Thrain again.
and if in so
No,
learning,
no, go ahead. I'm saying like I'm looking at Thrain.
and if in so learning how to utilize the Force would help your people, I can assure you, there would not be a single member of our council who would deny your people the chance to learn. For at least my
One
council.
thing I see being a benefit to any of ours learning how to use the Force. You said that your order, that your teachings, they promote control over one's emotions.
Correct.
They promote knowledge and wisdom.
Yes.
Would then it not be possible for that same level of control and knowledge to prevent those that could fall to the warp from doing so?
And we'll head over.
Of course. It is entirely within plausibility for what our major teachings are for is to prevent someone from falling to the dark side of the Force. To prevent themselves from being overcome by their emotions and instead of controlling them, being controlled by them. The dark side wants you to embrace your anger, your hate, the darkest parts of your emotional spectrum, and let them rule you. Our teachings are to not let that happen. In theory, if you were to combine the two teachings in the proper way, you would have a person who can utilize our powers safely, and in the battlefield be a near unstoppable cataclysm against your opponents. But that is within theory.
I'm kind of grinning right now while kind of sideways glancing to Thrain.
But of course, speaking of this without extending out my hand would mean very little to you, would it not? So?
I look to Thrain for a second, I nod, and then I look back to the guy that I was speaking to.
Bye.
Teach me how to use the Force.
I said bye. Love you too. Sorry. My mom is heading out for the weekend.
No, you're okay.
He stands up, smiles.
Teach me how to use the Force.
He nods, stands up.
Let me see what your teachings are about.
Then tomorrow I shall meet you at one of the holodecks, and I shall begin teaching you, or at least demonstrating to you what my teachings are of. You may bring your friend here with you as well. I will happily teach you both if you would wish. But for now, you should probably brace for impact.
Brace for impact.
Suddenly, the ship feels as if it's been hit by something, and it goes into red alert.
I don't know if I can rename the Pokemon. Damn. Others,
Look, I throw my helmet on, jump up, and I'm out the room already.
Remember, the Force users are psychics. Yeah, everyone.
I wasn't paying. I am too. I wasn't paying attention to it though.
Yeah, so everyone, you're thrown out of your beds as suddenly the ship is hit by something, and red alert goes on, and suddenly you just hear Captain Set's voice come over the intercoms. Everyone, battle stations, immediately.
Something's gone wrong. Lovely.
I have went outside the ship. I am doing a spacewalk.
Okay.
So you all rush to the bridge because that is where your battle stations are located.
Like, you just see me run past and I grab Marin.
Yeah, like all the small ones that are in my way just get scooped up, and they're in my arms as I'm like, doosh, 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 trying to get through.
As you get on board the command center, you hear Captain Set giving out orders, and there's one order that immediately tells you something is wrong, Seraphin. Aim for their warp cores. Cause a breach.
Oh no.
dear.
Oh no. Oh dear.
Oh shit.
Oh,
I don't even know what the hell he just said in game, and I know that's bad.
This seems.
It
Well,
is
Full
worse
power to
than you
phasers.
think.
Fire.
yeah, yeah.
As you look on the screen, you see what appears to be 3 Federation vessels. Except for Miriam, you immediately notice what's wrong
Yeah.
with these Federation vessels. Well,
Yeah, the sword and globe symbol.
not just the sword and globe symbol, but you can even see the name of them. The ISS Ambrosius, the ISS Mordenkainen, and the
Oh, no.
ISS Elminster are in front of you.
Oh, boy.
Oh, this is this is
Hey,
bad.
what?
Yes?
Our power armor has like miniature nuclear reactors in them,
Yes.
which are incredibly powerful.
Mm-hmm.
I look to Set. Captain, what are our defenses looking like?
Just a moment, someone's at the door.
yeah.
Mm.
I do love how you're saying that as Marin's just panicking back and forth.
There a reason she's panicking so heavily?
Yes.
Yes.
I'm gonna literally just say this out of character.
She's tripping out and circling Garuda.
If fucking a captain says to target their warp core, that means shit's about to hit the fan.
I will be right back. Please tell Wad to wait on me to get back. I gotta use the bathroom.
Okay.
Oh.
I'm gonna work on this. I was hoping to do it earlier, but I forgot to.
What'd you forget to do?
No, then I'm just taking down this info.
Sorry about that, but Captain Set looks to Blake.
Well,
Wad.
Sue's
Sue's in the bathroom right now.
Sue's in the
Okay.
washroom.
Sue stepped away real quick.
All right. Sorry about that. We got a letter
problem.
saying that they're going to be replacing our furnace. Because a few houses down, the people in there nearly died of carbon monoxide poisoning a few days ago.
Ooh.
Oh,
Mm.
okay. That would be a reason to do.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Why do I have a feeling Kane is just passed out in the chair again?
Oh no, Kane is not passed out. He is actually completely conscious on this one, and is giving orders to, like, smaller ships that have been sent out, full of guardsmen as boarding parties.
Ah, so he's talking to the Valkyries. Got it.
Like no. That's just the little dragon just running around going no.
Will you stop panicking for 5 seconds?
Can I just I don't know, reach down, grab Marin and force her to look at my eyes and be like, "Listen, you need to focus right now. This is no time to panic."
This is bad.
You just hear Set look. You just have Set look over. I'd argue this is actually probably the perfect time to be panicking.
I'm going to. I want to have.
Panicking.
Just what I'm just gonna look at the captain throughout like the corner of my eye with like which is like a glare of not helping.
Do you know what we're fighting, Ensign?
I do not, but again, one would think panicking would not be the right choice, because then we could all be more in danger.
Well, okay. Well, vamping for time while we wait for
I literally
Sue.
just had 2 space marines just standing there calm as fuck.
That
Just wishing a motherfucker would.
that is the Terran Defense Force. Specifically, 3 of the ships under Marshal Set.
Jesus.
I'm not sure who that is. My apologies.
Oh. That would be me. Well, a mere
Oh.
version of me.
Excuse
Yeah,
me?
here's the bullshit that I warned y'all about.
Oh, great. Here comes my PTSD again.
It's much worse than you think.
No, I'm sure it's worse. But still, having flashbacks over here. And I'm sure if you turn to Crystal and say, "Hey, mirror image," she'll know. She'll probably have memories as well.
Fascinating.
I mean, I do remember that one session.
I know you do.
Oh, don't
You
worry.
son of a bitch.
I'll be causing you post-traumatic stress disorder for a long time now.
He takes his job as a DM very seriously when it comes to terrorizing us.
Yeah, no shit.
Goodbye, tail with it. Little bubble. He's like George Adam. Alright.
No, hey Crystal, mirror image,
What?
mirror image.
You don't have that move.
No, but it's what we're currently dealing with in the campaign.
I swear she's probably just looking at you wide-eyed
Holy
right now.
cow, it's cold.
No,
Hey,
Alright, I'm back.
I thought I was talking
Welcome
about
welcome back.
the move mirror image. It's like
That's
I'm
not
like
even a
no.
move. That's not a move.
So,
Is Wad back?
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, so Wad, as I was saying, Space Marine power armor has basically a very powerful miniature nuclear reactor in it, correct?
Yes.
I look at Set, Captain, what do our defenses look like?
He looks over to Blake, who starts reading off that the 4 shields are at 75%, all other shields are at max. Our defenses are holding fairly well.
Okay, I should explain the panicking. Those are really bad guys. They're kind of like for you two. I guess that the best example I could think of is Chaos Federation.
Captain, is there a way to beam me aboard any one of those 3?
Oh, no.
Question.
Not
Did you
the
get
shield
the
gap.
shots I recommended you get when you came aboard the ship?
I did.
Yeah, no, there is plenty of ways to get you on board any one of those 3 ships. Because there is not a chance that you going onto that ship will lead to you becoming a member of that crew.
What?
So my question then becomes, which one is their flagship or the most important of the 3 to take out first?
The ISS Ambrosius is the closest thing to a flagship, though I don't think that's the actual ISS Ambrosius. Knowing Marshall Set, who is my Mirror Universe counterpart, that's a decoy made to look like his flagship with probably a clone on board. Dickhead never likes facing me directly. But I can get you
Put
on
me
board.
on one, put Thrain on another.
No, we should split the party.
No, put Thrain on one, me on the other. We are one-man armies in our own right. We can take out an entire ship.
I do not doubt your capabilities. But there is a bit more to this than just that, I'm afraid. Would you like to see the message we got before they started firing on us?
Sure.
Would be helpful.
He brings up on the screen, and you see... Well, you see something that looks absolutely fucking ridiculous.
Mhm.
Another one. Okay.
Mhm.
In front of you, on the screen, there appears to be another version of Set. Only, there's a big and obvious problem with this version of Set.
What's that?
I couldn't get away. Again.
Here, let me just pull out their token. They have a dumbass mustache and weird bits of technology on their face. Also, they have a very bad dye job on their hair.
So it's Bizarro Set.
Yes. But behind him,
Get out of my head.
you notice
Get out of my head.
that behind him, there are space marines covered with the same kind of tech. Not normal space.
Set just hears my bolt. No, the entire bridge just hears my Boltor rack instantly. When they come into vision.
Oh boy.
Greetings, old friend. Greetings, old friend.
No.
I have come to notice that you are carrying some very interesting technology from some of those... What do you call them again? He says, looking back to the, clearly infected space marines. Xynos species? I don't care. You know, that technology is going to be very, very useful for the domination that the Terran Empire is planning on bringing to this universe, much like we have managed to dominate our own once again. Thanks so much to these new allies we've managed to collect.
But I am expecting one more.
Okay, now I'm conflicted. He's saying domination of Terran Empire, and I'm all for that.
Good lord.
I mean, just...
No, like, I strictly believe, as my character strictly believes, mankind is superior to all other races.
I didn't get away.
Yeah. He just smiles. I mean, look, we've already managed to start dominating the new threat that showed up in our universe, he says, gesturing to the space marines behind him.
And I'm no longer conflicted.
That says.
The boulder is no longer conflicted about dealing with a little girl.
Gosh, no! Don't make that reference.
Now, obviously, I'm very well aware of your little inoculations you've done to your crew, injecting them with both Borg and control nanites that have been specially altered so that they're not as susceptible to assimilation. Ooh, but not telling them what it's for. Naughty, naughty Set. I suppose it's logical that you wouldn't want to start having your allies think that you could just, with a snap of your fingers, make them obey. But I
just turn and look to Set.
Set is just watching this calmly. But I can assure you, this fight will not be long. Ready all weapons and fire. And that's when the communications cuts out. So, do you have
feel
any
like we can
questions
have-
before or after we deal with the threat shooting at us?
I'd rather deal with the threat first.
Yeah.
You have a lot of explaining to do, but we'll handle this first.
Good.
Mm.
Oh boy.
Because I need you to deal with something that's going to be very desperately needed.
That is, sir.
There is something going on in stellar cartography, and I need you to get there.
Mhm.
Boarding parties have been sent from that ship, and they knocked out and they managed to temporarily knock out the shields long enough to get someone into stellar cartography. We need you to go down there and deal with the threat. Do I make myself clear?
Yes.
Lima Charlie.
Good.
There won't be anything left of them.
Good. I'd hurry.
Yeah, let's go.
I mean, understand.
Also, what I want it to be known,
Mm-hmm.
my helmet, being a piece of Space Marine power armor, is actively recording all conversations.
Yes, it absolutely is.
Because this is all getting sent back to the Empire once it's all said and done.
Oh, I would expect nothing less. But you all get down to stellar cartography relatively rapidly.
Oh boy.
No,
Oh boy, here we go.
this can only go.
And
Yeah, that's
before
good.
you even get to the door, you actually hear a voice say something. Your struggle is pointless. Resistance is futile.
Get out of here with your goddamn activity, bull.
Glare, anger.
The worst part is that you got warning about this.
Well, this is not going to be fun.
So I'm going to ask, how many of you got the inoculation, or rather the shots, that Captain Set told you to get?
I got him.
I
No,
definitely.
Given
did.
that he's the captain of the ship and I was told to listen to him, I got them as well.
Okay.
I would assume most got them because it was ordered to do so.
Captain of the ship said get him, and I was told to behave.
Fair enough. So,
Though
all
I'm
of you-
really mad at Dad right now. I'm probably going to slap him on the ass when I get home.
So all of you are immune to being assimilated.
Hooray.
Hooray!
So I'm not going to need to make up like a status for that or anything because, you know, you all have it, so I don't need to worry about it. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, good. So yeah. Again, from inside the room you hear what sounds to be like maybe 3 voices saying this. So
Hey. Meantime, stop running.
This is gonna be fun.
You heard you squirrel.
So yeah,
Oh shit!
Nobly Viper can fucking level up.
would you mind rolling me your initiatives? Just go to the thing that looks like cross swords and then click the dice button next to your guys' names.
Yep.
Hmm.
And rolling.
Where's it? Let's see. No.
Oh,
Damn. Fuck you!
Oh God.
Oh, fuck you, Nora.
What the heck?
What? What? Oh my.
Fuck you, Nora.
Fucking Nora!
First kill.
Wait, I don't see my roll. What the fuck?
Did you roll? Because it doesn't show it on
Yeah.
the initiative tracker.
Oh,
Yeah, it doesn't
Click
show
it
a roll
again.
for us.
yeah. So click the. There you go.
There we go.
Hey.
Damn.
Great.
So,
Mine's first.
Like the first kill is mine.
so yeah. Good news, everyone. You guys get to do combat now.
And it
We
looks
got
like there
three
might
of the
be gonna
heaviest
be
hitters going
Yeah.
first.
It looks like
Nice.
myself and Seraphim are gonna be able to see action potentially, depending on what you guys do.
Oh Christ.
Oh, I would.
Given that I am a very angry Kalius Corax right now. I'm going to hurt something.
Do you
Oh,
guys
a
have
lot
weapons?
of things are gonna get fucking hurt.
Yes, you do. Good.
Mhm.
I need to check. Okay, you do have things. Okay, we're good. I had to make sure you guys just had spells and everything. All right,
have
so
many.
first up, though, is Nora.
Yeah.
What are you going to do?
I was hoping I wouldn't be first. God damn it. Oh well.
I mean,
You can choose to hold off on your turn.
yeah, you can choose to delay, which will put your initiative just when you spend your reaction to take your turn.
Yeah, so you can choose to delay.
Sure, I'll delay. I'll let the Space Marines do their thing first. Boy, it's better to let the big hulking people in the armor go in front of me.
All right.
Yeah, take the first few shots.
So that switches it from Nora's turn to
to mine.
Thane's turn. Sorry, Thrain's turn.
Fuck him up, Thrain!
I'm gonna do more than fuck them up.
Bro, I'm
First,
having to
going
adjust my fucking brightness manually because if I leave my brightness to auto adaptive, it makes it wash out like it did earlier. It's so weird.
That is weird.
I don't know what's going on with that.
It's got to be something in Linux. I don't think it's you
Okay.
because I'm able to affect it with the brightness like on my side.
Yeah, you could probably go there.
I'm
Remember,
going
there's
to
a-
go here.
That's 2 actions.
Yep, that's 2 actions. You only have 1 left.
Yep. Let's
Water gun.
Oh,
Use
wait.
Water gun.
Oh.
It was super effective. Fucker finally leveled up and got some shit.
There we go.
that'll probably be helpful.
So yeah, you've moved twice. Now what?
See here. I'm going to raise my bolter pistol and fire at the closest target.
All right, so that would be the Corpse Fleet Infantry. That one. So, Seraphim, can you tell them how to target?
Yeah, target the one there. Put the mouse on the one you in and press T. So if you want to target this one in front of you, you
Just
press T when you.
when you have your mouse over it.
Yeah.
There we go.
There you go. And now you can use your weapon. Side note: what's standing in front of you seems to be a heavily cybernetic human, like almost as cybernetic as a tech priest.
Wonderful. It will not live. I just remember how to access my fucking weapons, because been a while.
On your character sheet, under the triangle one, the actions, it should be under attacks. Or the diamond.
Ah.
And you hit. There should be
Roll
a
for
damage button
damage?
on the. Yep. Well, I won't say that. Sorry. If I ever get too pushy or anything like that, please let me know.
Trust me, I would have said
3
something.
on it.
So they take 3 damage.
And then anything in a 10-foot burst around it needs to.
Also deal take 10 d6 fire.
So they need to make a reflex save. And which one is that?
That is
DC 30 basic reflex.
if you choose if you if you select the two that needs to make it, like by drag clicking over the two that make click it, and then click on the little DC 30 reflex button, it should do that part automatically for you. Make sure you have them selected.
Game stuff doesn't count for it. God damn it.
Oof.
And then the other one.
Want a deal, bro. Want a deal. You're not a deal, dude. You're a non.
I can't tell which one did that roll.
Let's see. That was the first one. That was this
That would
one.
be the primary
If you mouse
target.
over it into the chat card, it'll highlight which one it is.
Okay, so it's that one then that needs to make this one.
Yes, and then the one 30 feet needs to also do it.
Oh!
Then,
Oh shit!
then if you want to click the 10d6 fire button there, Thrain.
Yeet.
And then the first one takes normal, and the second one takes double.
So
You think I'm pissed yet?
normal.
Select the first one. Yep. And then select the.
He dead. You killed both of them? Okay.
Oh my god.
See, the slow we just
I
put
fu-
them.
I fucking.
You
I swear to God.
really made this smart idea.
If Sue does a similar roll, my call is gonna be correct that me and Saren are gonna need to do a goddamn thing this combat.
So look at that. One attack killed 2.
Space Marine.
Jesus.
I may not know shit about it, but I'm assuming Space Marines are very powerful, so I'm not
Well,
Yeah.
that's your turn.
Chibi, let's put it this way. You try charging a space marine, they're gonna grab you by the neck and basically, like the Undertaker, choke slam your ass.
So Sue,
When
Like,
we
don't
go into
matter
battle, we
either
mean
way.
Yes.
business.
it's your turn now.
You know, probably
Yay.
it's better to.
Yay.
Hi there. How are you, friend?
I mean, 2 of them are
So-
dead.
So I see a friend back here. I see a friend back here.
Yes. He's been
Yes, I see this.
Ooh.
Here's my question. because I've never played a Magus before.
Mm-hmm.
My attacks are +1 striking, spike, gauntlet, jaws, or unarmored attack. But I'm not in range, I don't think.
Let's see. Your movement speed is what?
Well, I've moved 40 feet. My movement is maximum 40 feet, I think.
No, your movement is.
You have a land speed of 25.
Yeah.
So.
Oh yeah, 25. So I
took
could move 10
2
more, and that would be a dash.
Because the thing is, you can use all 3 actions to move if you wanted to.
Right, but I'm trying to figure out like how I can hit the one in the back there.
Let's see.
You have lightning
I do
bolt
have
or needle darts.
Where?
But those are 2 action spells.
Oh, there it is. Spellcasting.
Yeah, but
that's what I was
you
trying to
don't
find.
have access to those right now because you used up 2 actions to move here. You have dimensional assault though.
Wait, what do you mean I used up 2 actions? I thought is dash not an action?
No, in this system, moving, you can move 3 times as 3 actions. You have 3 actions per round. Every action, move. There's no separation of actions. Like there's no move or whatever. It's just you have 3 actions. With those actions you can move, attack, do spells, or whatnot.
I wish I would have known that beforehand, because that means I can't do anything then.
Not true. You have dimensional assault, which is a 1-action spell.
Yeah, dimensional assault will let you teleport up to your movement or half your movement and attack.
Oh, that would literally put.
Okay, so I can teleport. I can teleport approximately 12 feet and do nothing.
Yeah.
That's okay. Well, that's my turn then. Cool.
Okay. Garuda.
Because I'm supposed to have a bolter, which is not listed.
Yeah, I don't know why. We forgot to put on a gun on your character sheet. We should probably fix that.
I can't tell if I targeted the guy.
Hold on just a sec. I'm going to... Well, you don't have line of sight. There's a wall between you and them.
Oh, great.
Yeah. I'm probably gonna
end up wasting my actions trying to move to get within line of sight. Actually,
yeah, that's not a good feeling. I don't like that at all.
So hold on, time out. So if I move next to I really need to learn how to pronounce y'all's fucking character names, I swear. If I move next to Callius, is that gonna be like what, 2 actions or what?
So what is your land speed at?
My land speed is 30.
So.
And how close is
Callius is within 30 feet of you.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Pretty much
so
my entire speed.
Yeah, that would be 1 action then.
Oh, so that'd be 1 action? Okay.
Yes.
All right. So I'm
yeah, because for some reason, even though I'm large, my movement speed is 25. Like I'm small. That makes no sense either. But
okay. So let me see now if I can actually target this guy. I
mean, he's 35 feet from me.
Yeah, and right now he's currently 55 from me. But I can't tell. Oh wait, no, I am targeting him. Okay. I want to do a blazing bolt on the guy. So if I go to like my spell casting tab, do I just hit cast on it?
Yep.
Do I just do that? Wait.
You click over the one that you want to target, and then you click cast.
I can't. It's saying I have not achieved it yet. Unless, wait a minute.
Make sure all your spell, like where it says the number of casts that you have is set to.
It. Wait. So,
Seraphim, where would I find weapons?
Under weapons, that'd be the inventory tab, and then you can click on the open inventory browser.
I really should have put more info on this. God.
I mean, you will have to choose, I think, a rifle and just flavor it.
I'm trying to find the rifles so I can put one on your character's character sheets.
I mean, I have a bolter pistol, so that's all I need.
Yeah, that's the problem though. I
Yeah,
need to find...
I'm
Okay,
sorry.
no,
I'm not too thrilled with the system. I'm sorry.
I don't think I can do anything this turn. Because the only thing I can possibly do is try to attack with my battle axe. But I don't think I'm close enough to be able to do that.
Piper,
Yes.
See something here.
I walk away for 1 second.
Here it is. Here we go.
She was on my computer again.
Hi, sweetie.
Let me out. Saw you?
Yeah, my fucking nipple.
I
My-
believe...
Yeah, I can't do anything this round.
Why can't you?
Because the one spell that I want to cast, it's saying I don't have access to it because I don't have enough spell slots.
You
You don't have enough spell slots?
Yeah. Like, I go to spell casting on my character sheet, I hit cast on Blazing Bolt, and it's saying, cannot cast Blazing Bolt at 2nd rank, not enough spell slots. Actually,
still have
hold on.
two.
Wait, there might be something I can't do. Hold on a second. Let me double check something real quick. Hold on.
I'm questioning how you used up any of your spell slots. You haven't cast a single thing.
I know, that's what's weird to me.
Well, that's because why is that? What's
Let me see something. I think there is something I might be able to do. Let me just make sure. That ain't gonna do shit.
I mean, one thing you can do is you could draw your arc pistol and fire it.
Would I even? But the arc pistol only has like a range of 30.
It has a ranging command of 30, so if it's outside of that ranging command, you get a -2 to hit.
And how do I go about pulling? How do I go about actually shooting?
There's a button. There's a button that says draw under actions.
Under actions? Wait. Oh. Oh, wait a minute. I'm dumb with this, I swear.
I mean, it's been a while for probably NOS using the system, so.
Alright. So I've drawn it, now what?
Now you should. Now you target the one that you want to fire, and click
He's still targeted. Do I hit just the strike button or?
Yeah, just a second. You need to get.
Okay. Sorry, it took so long. My was putting together. Sorry. I don't have to mix. So you get the list of every.
Wow.
Here it is. I am
Wow.
currently mixing together. This one has some wheat flour, mainly
What?
sourdough starter or water, a little bit of salt. The other one did instead of wheat flour and all. This one see how the final thing. I've already seen multiple times what your bread flour looks like.
Yeah.
It looks like flour.
No, of course not over there. Just hanging out. You should always experiment.
But we're looking for cheese. Bubble. Please don't do too much damage. You bastard. Viper, you too strong now. Stop it.
No.
There, now you should be able to fire it.
Also, well, wait, I need to listen to this one song that killed one.
Okay, so I just hit the strike button.
Yep, you hit the strike button.
All right. Just roll. Just hit roll.
That's a hit. God damn.
And then I just hit the damage button for the damage.
Yep.
Yep. I swear, if you just that's 5. And that's 2d4 electricity. Jesus.
Interesting.
The question is like. Question is, how much damage did he take? I know he hit 5. I know how many days that left. Yeah, the question is how much health does he have left because we don't know what the hell.
I mean, we know it ain't greater than fucking the damage that I did.
Okay, so you roll to attack them and you hit?
Yeah.
Yep.
Alright, so they just take...
And he dealt 5 damage to it.
what kind of damage is this?
Electricity, so 2d4 electric.
Okay.
Alrighty then.
Great.
Hey, Killer, does that answer your question on how much health this damn thing has?
Great. Fucking lovely. I'm gonna have to make some fucking upgrades to this fucking phaser, I swear. Like, I'm gonna have to do some Warframe nonsense to this thing.
Oh, okay then.
I mean, we
Hey,
do some
listen.
Warhammer nonsense to it.
Hey, listen. I'm primarily a fire guy, but I think I want to play around with radiation.
So you got their attention. Congratulations.
I think I more than got their attention.
Well, I mean, you wiped 2 of them out in one turn.
Yeah, now it's this fucker's turn, and then it's Marin.
Viper wants to learn bites and use them on a Poplia.
I don't even know that move.
Also, Viper, it was my joke to name her Squirtle after you.
Life
Like,
is
I-
evolving.
How do I
It's
do the
even worse
attacks
because
for
I'm
this
not a
thing?
water type.
Neither am I, if anything.
Hey, Wad.
Yes.
If after this thing dies, is that the end of combat?
Probably not.
Wasn't intended to be, but if you want it to be, sure.
I need to go get food, and given the fact that it's going to die before I get a chance to do anything anyways, I don't see any point in me being here.
Okay.
Come on, I want Geodude. Yeah.
So if it's cool with you, I'm gonna just dip out for a minute, and go get some food, because
Yeah, no, perfectly fine.
But then you'll be ready, not even tomorrow. This year,
and I guess we can talk when I get back or whenever the game's over or whatever.
Okay.
Get all the steps done, and then tomorrow morning, round it into a nice spherical shape for the dough, red, and then let it rest for 6 to 24 hours. The longer you let it rest, the better. So I literally just let it rest for 24 hours before.
I wonder what the dipshit's going to do.
Well, I'm trying to figure out how to do the attacks for these things right now. Seraphin? Seraphin?
So you see the attacks that it has?
Yeah,
You choose choose who you're targeting.
already have.
You're confused.
Okay, and then you click the strike button.
God damn it.
I think that's the right one.
You hurt yourself. You're confused.
It's
You hit-
confused. What do you expect's gonna happen?
No, it missed.
It missed.
Oof.
You hurt yourself again.
I can. If it only moved once, it still has one more action. It can attack twice if you want to do the -4 or the map.
You hurt yourself.
The next one down,
Brr.
or the +4 one.
Oh, I love how it's going after you, Kilmore.
I mean,
Why
they
is it
did
going after
shoot
me?
them. You did shoot them.
Yeah,
I'm
I
the one that
shot
killed
the
both of
motherfucker.
them.
But honestly, the fact that it's going after me and not going after the goddamn Hulk and Space Marine in front of it first, like, Jesus.
It took
Probably good.
offense to you shooting it.
Also, I now know you guys just kind of delete Corpse Fleet Infantry.
Well, the Space Marines
I
did.
wasn't trying to.
Hold on, time out. How fucking much damage? Oh, it took 15 off me.
No, that's its attack
No,
roll.
it missed both attacks.
Oh,
Damage is practically automatic in this game, remember?
Mm-hmm.
So, it's Mirian's turn.
Yes. Let's see if the tiny dragon can kill it.
Side note, I can already tell that I'm going to be listening to Sue talking about how they, because they didn't understand combat and because they didn't have a gun in their inventory, which is on us. We should have remembered to put one in.
Yeah.
yeah. We also could have tried to explain combat a little more before we started.
Yeah.
I will move up there.
Also, the fact was that, you guys were supposed to be in a position whereby it would take you guys usually 2 turns to actually be able to get into combat.
Mm-hmm.
The idea was to let you guys have a turn to, set up and go before you go in. And you guys just went in.
Me.
That's a hit.
That's a hit.
Also 2d4 of electric.
You're using an arc pistol, right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
The same type as Kilmore?
Yes.
All right, it takes half damage.
Okay. So it took. Okay.
It's a Borg.
Yeah.
Yeah. Great.
Successive
Let me
attacks
figure
of the
out-
same elemental type.
Yeah.
I gave it a special ability called Adaptive that's put on any character that's listed as Borg, basically. Successive
Yeah.
attacks of the same elemental type without taking a turn to perform. Sorry, without taking an action to reload or remodulate will lessen the effectiveness of each successive shot. Full damage the first time, then half damage, then blocked if it's a normal attack. If it's one it's weak to, double damage, normal damage, half damage, then block.
Yeah. No, that makes sense.
So yeah, it takes half
Then
damage.
does Nora want to take their action to move, or take their turn to move?
Yeah, heck.
So you'd be after. You'd be moved down to after me.
Yeah. I would assume so, because the other one's dead.
So, Nora, it's your turn now.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's see. My current 25. Can I use Godspeed to increase like bonuses to my speed so I can go farther?
Yeah.
Yes.
Sure, I'll use Godspeed to do that.
All right, that takes down a mythic point from you.
Yeah.
To see what is my
There's
Okay.
yeah.
35.
straight axe.
What should we name the magic card?
This feels like a terrible. Wait, do I even have a weapon on hand to my inventory? I should probably check that first.
You should.
Probably smart.
Oops.
And I'm pretty sure you still have that lightsaber you were given.
You know what's a great thing that we should always check before we do anything?
Our equipment.
If our things are set up. That's why when I notice the table's open, I typically hop on early and get that shit done.
Seraphim, dear,
Yep.
we're gonna have to go through and make sure everyone has their fucking weapons.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I gotta make sure I have the right stats for the weapons I have.
I guess-
So, what would be a good? Yeah, we'll go with this one for the lightsaber. It's a nano edge rapier, and we'll go with a laser pistol.
And they probably already have it drawn.
Yeah.
So we probably want it. Details. So now you should be able to target and then hit strike.
And what kind of ammo does the common laser pistol take?
Batteries.
Okay.
I was gonna use the.
Wait, hold on. I
Right.
just stepped back to my computer for a minute because I was getting dressed to go out to do KFC. How the fuck did Nora just phase through a wall? Ask again, how the fuck did Nora just phase through a wall?
Well, I've been basically.
I
treating
literally
this...
watched them move in a diagonal through the wall.
You've all moved
How?
through a diagonal to get into this room. You didn't walk around the wall. I've just.
No, I went strictly through. I went strictly through the door. Thank you.
I think I got conned.
Okay.
I wanna Gianna.
Whatever. Don't answer me then. That's fine.
I honestly didn't even notice that was a wall or a door, but that's my fault.
Yeah, to be fair, I was just kind of treating this entire little section like it was 3 doors because I didn't realize that those were computer terminals.
Ah.
Yeah.
I thought they were doors. That's my bad.
Yeah, that's the same reason why I wasn't questioning it, because I thought those were doors.
Oh, son of a bitch, really? I'm gonna bubble and it's gonna die.
The strike.
But there you go, Nora. You have both a weapon, a facing, and a weapon.
Oh.
So yeah.
So what? Do I left click there to the enemy token?
You target them by hovering over them and hitting T. And then on your character sheet, you should see that you have in your actions the ability to strike with your weapon.
Let's see.
The lightsaber is the advanced nano edge rapier.
Yeah. So, strike.
Yep.
Yep. I don't even know what that is.
Okay. Should be on the bottom of the screen above where it says enter message. Make sure that it's on the global one, and you should be able to.
Whoops. That is my fault. And I have to redo that.
You hit. And so they take damage. So hit the damage button. And
there's a 2 piercing.
Because of the way I'm treating how lightsabers work and their effectiveness against the Borg as completely foreign weapons.
What's your name?
It's seen better days.
It's still technically a fire.
But
yes,
that's
it
all
is
3 of your
technically
actions,
still
I'm
alive.
afraid, so...
Yeah.
I don't know your name. Let's just Discord just look through some. Let me see here.
Than, it's your turn now.
Great. Can't really fire at it with a bolter pistol without putting Chibi in harm's way. As much as I'd like to, but eh.
What? Wow, thanks.
I mean, it's only a -2 to shoot through somebody. Of course, the blast might hurt them.
Yeah, I was about to say I've got to take in my ammunition for the effect.
Do remember you killed 2 of them. I'd rather not be caught in the blast. Thank you.
Yeah.
I am going to fucking move right here. Target this bastard. And I'm just going to bitch slap the fuck out of him.
Well then.
That's a critical.
So do I roll damage or do I roll the critical?
Click the critical.
I'm going to assume they're going to be dead.
That is a 9.
And that's from an unarmed melee attack.
Correct.
All right. So the Borg are highly susceptible to non-energy weapons.
I feel like the first shot from the first vulture probably would have pointed that.
Yeah, because they can't adapt to them. The big thing about the Borg is that they can adapt to any kind of energy attack you throw at them.
But not explosives.
Yeah. Which is why, again,
So-
the second phaser blast, which does electric damage, was halved. I'm sorry, dear.
Mm-hmm.
It's okay.
So make an explosion gun and get a lot of melee shit. when
Believe it
you're
or not,
bored.
actually, though,
Got it.
the explosive was actually going to be less effective because, again, the fire damage would have been lessened.
Oh, I was like, well, is there a thing that's such as like kinetic explosions?
The way that this game does explosions, there are shrapnel that uses piercing, slashing, or bludgeoning, but most explosions do fire damage because that's just how they do it in
But it's like-
system.
But there's no weapon that could like say attack with like just pure like it's like a projectile of kinetic energy and it just causes bludgeoning.
Though that's a projectile weapon. That's what most
Okay.
projectile weapons do: bludgeoning or piercing.
But why do I have a feeling that fucking the captain has literally just heard fucking Thrain just bitch slap a Borg?
Just the sound of metal on metal ringing out. Like it's like, oh good heavens, what was that?
I'm just waiting to get a Vox communication from the commissar. It's like, what the fuck did you do this time?
So, I have a question, Awad.
Yes.
Because I crit succeeded
Mhm.
on my wild magic surge check, but
Mhm.
I didn't use a spell slot in the well, I don't know if we're going to do it because that was 2 rounds of combat, so that was 12 seconds. So we still have
This is probably the shortest fight a fucking Starfleet vessel has ever seen.
but because I have a temporary spell slot that
Just
lasts
have
for a
it
minute,
raw.
but if I don't
Fucking
use it,
Josh
I
at the
experience a surge.
Mm-hmm. So, what are you going to do? Because I'm going to tell you right now, the initial plan for this scene was actually that you'd walk in, you deal with these 3 Borg, and then when you went to turn around, you'd notice there were more Borg in the hallway, but
Yeah,
I'm feeling that plans should have probably changed because yeah, I can tell I'm going to get yelled at because from Sue's perspective, Chibi went through a wall, and whilst I was trying to figure out what the fuck they were talking about, because I didn't get a chance to explain or even realize before they left that, oh, that is a wall, not a door.
Should have set up walls for this. I'm sorry.
You're fine. And just, yeah, no, it's fine. Part of it as well is the fact that I don't think that this is actually, like, scaled correctly. I don't think that a starship's doors are that wide. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think that it's a 10-foot across door.
Usually around 5. But I imagine that they might actually made them bigger just because of...
Yeah, that is possible.
No, having Space Marines on board.
Yeah, no, that is possible. But yeah, no, either way. I'm going to be dealing with that sort of thing later because... But yeah, you've managed to take out 3 of the Borg. That ends the combat encounter. I'll clean up the board here quickly.
Again, get out of my fucking face.
And there we go. So, yeah.
Let's do.
God, I'm going to need your help, Seraphim, for that chat later. I guess you guys are going to head back to the bridge.
I mean, there's not really much else we can do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, you get back up to the bridge. And as you do, you see the last ship of the 3 that was there exploding. As Captain sits back in his chair, sighing and rubbing his temple.
I'm going to assume those are going to be issues constantly.
Oh, rather consistently and persistently, I'm afraid. I suppose I should think about explaining to you all what the Mirror Universe does, shouldn't I?
Considering about the injections, yes.
All right. I'll answer any questions you see fit to field. Let's begin.
Well, I think I can. Well, if I'm for one curious as to what I guess I could say your counterpart meant by whatever you injected into us would allow you to control us.
You've been injected by a specialized variation of the Borg and control nanites. Created by Section 31 and the Voyager crew. Specifically, crew member 7 of 9 and Captain, or rather, currently Admiral, Catherine Janeway. In theory, if those Borg nanites were capable of being activated, which they are not, anyone with a command nodule, or, a position to be the commander of your group, would then become your leader and would turn you into a Borg drone. He's saying that because he wants to sow the seeds of dissent in my crew. Because everyone in my crew, who went to get those inoculations like I requested, have those nanites in them. I do not have the capability of activating them. No one does. Well, except for maybe the Borg, but they haven't been a problem in, years? Yeah, years? Next question?
Was this going to be brought up at any point?
Yes.
Really, again?
I was hoping it would be brought up during a save point while we were able to investigate some tech on a planet side, as there is a planet that has some old Borg tech still lying around. I want to explain the dangers of it to you and then express the statement of, thankfully, during your standard inoculations, I had you all inoculated to Borg infestation, so you won't become assimilated. Starkiller then pipes up. However, I'm pretty sure he was going to leave out the whole mere universe version of him, making it seem like he'd be able to take over your brain part of it.
Nancy,
Okay, what exactly is this about a mirror universe?
that. There you go.
It's not something you normally hear about.
Mira?
Well, the mirror universe is kind of like, what if you take everybody's darkest impulse and choices that they could make and make that the choices that they make? Because there's kind of a mirror of everybody in it.
In the mirror universe, I went down the darkest road I possibly could. I didn't just get the cybernetic implants because they became medically necessary. I got them because I wanted them. I didn't inoculate my crew against the Borg because I wanted to ensure that you would not become Borg. I wanted to make you Borg, to make you serve me. That sort of thing. Yes?
Hmm.
But the thing about the Mirror Universe version is that, as a Vulcan, he believes that he is doing the only logical steps. It is only logical to want to ensure complete and total obedience of a dangerous starship, a dangerous weapon. Yes? Especially when you're in a universe where everyone wants to stab a knife firmly in your back. Remember,
But yeah, that's the fastest way of promotion.
Remember, wide smiles sharpen knives. That is the way they live. And you just hear Lord Starkiller cough and state, "Oh, so they're the Sith Empire. Got it."
Yeah, that sounds like that.
Yes, unfortunately. However, you're at least capable of being interacted with without you stabbing me in the kidney. Again.
Again? Wait. Again?
Yeah, I did not have the.
I don't have a single original organ in my body at this point.
If he's on the back, can I just take it off his hand and bring it back to the other guy?
I would assume that's why you have the cybernetics. Or
Well, let me put it like this. I used to have a normal skeleton. Then it stopped being existent, so I had to get a new one.
what?
I don't know how to explain. I lost my bones.
North is just visibly confused. Cupid probably just nodding along as if this is the most normal thing they've heard.
I mean, there's a reason why I have a pet Moopsie. I'm one of the few people who, if it bites them, isn't going to lose their entire skeletal structure.
Huh. Okay, then. That's... Huh.
Though I also can no longer go through an MRI.
Well, downsides to everything, I suppose.
Yes. Any other questions you'd wish to field so that I might be able to help?
Ryan the door, are you kidding me?
I think the only other question I can have is...
More sturdy, goddammit.
Are we absolutely certain that these nanites within us couldn't activate if, say, we come across an amalgamation of sorts of Borg technology? say someone created an amalgamation of a bunch of different drones, and that mere presence of that amalgamation couldn't somehow activate these nanites.
I am so glad you asked. So, it takes a bit more work to get any one of you assimilated. It's not just that they can inject you with Borg nanites and have you assimilated like they would, say, the crew of the Enterprise. They actually have to take you over to an assimilation machine, a device specifically on one of their ships, to do a true assimilation on you. It buys us time, however, as it takes longer for them to assimilate you, thanks to the nanites in your body actively resisting the assimilation attempt.
Alexa, how much left on the timer?
You have 5 minutes and 50
Of course,
seconds left.
if you were just left to their devices, resistance would be futile. You would be assimilated.
We only got one thing of grass.
Like they said when we met.
Yes, unfortunately, they aren't lying. Have you ever heard of Locutus?
I'm pardon? But, pardon me, what?
Locutus.
No, I have not.
Mira, would you care to give a history lesson?
Okay. Well. There was a big battle between
Vermilion City. After I beat this
the Federation and the Borg in 2367, where during an encounter with the Borg, Captain Jean-Luc Picard of the USS Enterprise was assimilated by the by the Borg, and as a Borg, he was given the title Locutus, where he was acted as a well, he was attempted as a smooth over between humanity and the assimilation thereof.
Often he is Gen 4.
And then during this fight, we managed to stop them near Sol, but with the help of Locutus, as he was being de-assimilated by Geordi LaForge and Dr. Beverly Lee Crusher. It left him. But among the Borg, he still has the title of Locutus.
Indeed. Many within the Federation during that war were assimilated, died.
Or killed.
I was actually serving during that time.
Oh my God, Viper!
Then again, I've been serving since the time of I've been serving since the time of James T. Kirk, so what are you expecting? In fact, I actually knew Kirk and his crew, believe it or not.
I know what clue that is, but all right.
Kirk was the captain of the Enterprise A.
No, he was the captain of the Enterprise. No A, B, C, D, or E. He then became the captain of the Enterprise A after being demoted from Admiral because he refused to stay off of a fucking starship.
Yeah, he was captain of the Enterprise NC 1701, and then the Enterprise 1701A, and the Enterprise 1701B.
Didn't he die on the NT-1701C?
Well, that's when he was reported missing.
We got reports from Picard that he's dead, though.
Yes, but that was a he. There was some temple shenanigans with the with uh
Either way, he's dead. That's the point.
yeah.
There's good news, though.
What's that?
Scotty was still alive during that time. I missed the old fellow. I missed a lot of my old friends from back in those days.
Yeah.
You know, the problem with being a Vulcan is that I've outlived literally every crew I've been on.
I see.
If it helps, I'm a dragon. I will live for a long time.
Yes. So, he says, leaning back onto the railing, do you feel like I have lied to you?
More extra bits of information, but otherwise, you've been forthcoming.
What about you, Garuta?
I honestly would just prefer the next time you have us undergo some form of procedure, you are more forthcoming with what these procedures entail.
Alright, I'll tell you next week when I'm telling you to replace your spine, the reason why.
Excuse me?
I'm making a joke.
I'm just standing there with my face in my hand.
I mean, I've had my spine replaced. You don't see me complaining about it.
You've had all your bones replaced.
You just kind of watch as he just looks at you, and then his body bends in a slightly unnatural way. Stop it.
Okay, no. I'm saying this out of character. No, stop. I actually can feel my own back tightening. Stop. No. Oh, that ain't right. That ain't right.
Fascinating.
Yeah, he straightens back up properly. So, yes.
Not the oddest way I've seen someone bend, but then again, Cupid's done odder things occasionally.
Fair enough. And what about you, my Space Marine friend? Viper?
Motherfucker. I forgot my headset is down. Motherfucker. No, I'll
Nicely
just
done.
punch Kai, because later for it.
Question stands. Do you have any questions you like to vent?
I've got no questions.
Wait, what was it?
Somebody doesn't question the noise that happened.
That's fine.
What? No. What are you talking about when you smacked the thing?
Or the explosion.
Oh no, we're very well aware that you are using explosives. I'm very happy that I have Borg nanites repairing the ship at all times, otherwise, dear lord, you would have been sucked into the vacuum of space.
You know what? I'm glad I decided to let you go first.
I mean, you didn't also expect me to literally just snap somebody's neck with a backhand.
Then again, it probably would have been just easier to just right on your shoulder to have gotten over there, but oh.
Maybe next time.
Also, Miriam.
Yes.
We have a problem.
Oh.
He brings something onto screen, so we can already tell that that message we got from Admiral's set was a pre-recorded message, right?
Yeah.
And it was not recorded on the ship that we assumed was his ISS Ambrosius. Or ISS Ambrosius. Yeah, Ambrosius. But, do you want to see what we saw in the background?
What?
What's that?
Well, he pulls it up.
Oh no.
And before you, you see what appears to be a version of Miriam in a red uniform.
I suppose if there is a mirror version of your universe, there would be one of that.
I'm pretty sure it's much worse than what they are starting to let on. Isn't that right, Captain?
He snaps to the next scene where you see the creature ripping the throat out of one of the Space Marines.
Oh.
Specifically, the Borgified Space Wolf.
Well then, I will just go and stand over here.
You know, I'm glad I didn't. No, I'm just going
It's
to
not
move
me. It's
slightly
not me.
out of the
It's
way.
not me. I run over here, and then
I'm more getting out of the way in case this big fellow wants to go smash the screen.
Oh, don't worry. We'll eventually deal with the mirror version of her.
Then I hide under
I'm
Kane's
doing
hat.
I should specify something as well that I got from some research onto what's going on. Good news is that we didn't just watch it kill a loyalist for your Space Marines, if that makes you feel better.
If I had to guess, that was the chaos version of myself.
It certainly was. Or is.
Are you insinuating there's mirror versions of ourselves in this mess?
He responds
I
to that
did
question
say
by
it was.
showing an image of Nora standing perfectly beside Set.
Okay. That's really uncanny and slightly weird.
The thing about this is, though, you're treated like a person on this starship, right?
Yeah.
It is very clear that that Nora is a pet.
Oh no.
There is no affordance of humanity to them. Same is true for the Mirian, actually. It is very clear that that is one of Marshall Set's pets. That is the only reason why they have not been turned into Borg. He doesn't see them as worth the assimilation.
I suppose I shouldn't question the clothing, I suppose.
Oh, I mean, the entirety of the Mirror universe is just a bisexual disaster zone.
What?
This is correct. Have you seen the female uniforms?
Just shows a picture of a woman wearing a crop top and the world's most form-fitting pants.
You know what? I suppose I should be glad that I don't have a uniform.
That's
like
considered sedate for the Mirror universe. They're usually wearing miniskirts.
This is why I prefer pants.
If anyone's wondering, yes, the fucking
Yes, and this is why I prefer that all my pets be something like the Moopsie. It's not technically sentient.
I'm gonna get out of Kane's hat and then take it with me as I run this way.
God damn it.
Oh, this is a fan-made game.
I mean, Commissar, at least it's not me doing anything.
That is true, that is fair.
Oh my god.
Nom nom nom.
Don't need you wearing the brown pants instead of your formal uniform.
Sorry. Question.
I may have an answer.
Out of curiosity, how would you be up to for training? I would actually think.
I think that we're supposed to bring Sue back in. Up there we go.
Yeah.
You a fuck? Excuse me? Never!
Welcome back.
Welcome back, Sue.
Welcome back.
Mark.
So, do you like training from Space Marines? I see.
More so because I can tell my combat effectiveness is lacking compared to at least conventionally. It never hurts to learn more skills and working, and at least getting to learn to work beside you would be better.
Gadok is the girl, apparently.
Especially considering the entire size difference. I'd rather not be trampled accidentally.
Kind of hard to trample somebody when you can't move more than a foot.
If you want to learn how not to be trampled, I can teach you that. I'm very good at that.
I mean, at least he asked me and not the Primarch of my faction.
Exactly, you. Girl.
Why would I ask them? I don't know them.
The Commissar.
Oh, that's like-
He knows them well enough.
Considering him, I don't think I'd be.
I love the kitty cat.
Well, either way, I do think that you all should do some training together. Be it combat training or emergency training, stuff like that. You are serving as basically our away team. Also, I would suggest that you stop preparing to deal with other members of the team here.
Oh.
Lieutenant Commanders Blake, Timus, and Davis here are all at your disposal for if you require their expertise in something.
Understood.
I will make note of that.
I'll make note of that.
Is that everything?
I mean, out of character, I'll be honest. The two in the front console, I didn't even realize they had names. The names aren't showing up.
Range, so they won't show up. I think.
Actually, there is where you can see their names. Go to the actors tab, and where there's a folder that says crew. They're in there.
All the icons look the same, though. At least for me.
Yeah, because I never put the actual tokens for their icons. I probably should have. I keep forgetting to do that.
Fell in love, then killed it.
Honestly, the idea of using a Space Marine shoulder as a perch just to get around easily sounds like a good idea.
But here, this should help.
They now have names.
There. Does that help?
Yes.
Alright, so, does anyone have any other questions for Captain Set?
None that I can think of off the top of my head.
Okay. Then, what does everyone want to do now?
Well.
Well, I actually do have a question for our two Space Marine comrades.
Hi, Sylvie. How are you?
No.
Out of
I'm just over here
curiosity,
trying to catch 'em all.
your interesting form of armor. If say I use the material, would that be able to amplify a being? I'm assuming that your armor is what amplifies your things like your strength and all that.
It's one of many components.
I'm wondering if perhaps I could use the same sort of material in order to help my My little friend that you had the pleasure of meeting.
I just had the stupidest idea. Oh no.
Oh, you're one to talk, Chibi!
Well, okay. It legitimately is a stupid idea. That just hit me.
And
I'm
I'm
going
about
to just
stupid
look at
ideas.
Garuda. Says, "Are you sure you're not the psyker? Because I was just exactly thinking that."
Let's just say I make it a habit to know sometimes what people to have a feeling as to what people are thinking. It's how I sometimes do business. As a matter of fact, I have a friend that you might be interested in, another friend you might be interested in meeting, but I would need to see if he's available.
This is another one of those creatures.
No, well, he's a creature, yes, but nothing like what you have met. He's not mystic. I'll say that.
It would be intriguing.
We'll say you will definitely like him because he is. If he's not given a kind of a weapon, he is quite the bruiser.
No.
Oh
Like he
my.
wants to be.
My idea is ridiculously stupid. What the fuck did this come to my mind?
I'm waiting to see what this idea is.
But the other
Wait,
thing is,
hold.
I'm almost interested in the armor myself.
Oh, Subi just subscribed. Thank you.
Do.
They're their 6th month in a
We
row.
can talk more about that length later.
No, of course.
No, I needed empty.
I was thinking of getting Swan's little friend.
Yeah, it would be a shame if
and
that
have it
happened.
on my
Oops.
armor.
And also, your friend has come to me with curiosities about potential weapon upgrades. Is there anything I could interest you in?
As of right now, I'm fine with my weapons, but I will come to you if I have any need.
Alright. Just be aware that either you can contact me through my comms, or my little friend will notify me if you approach my quarters. Alright, I will be RB. I need to actually go. I need to put a sweatshirt on. I'm actually shivering.
Put something on. Jesus.
So, Garuda's offered their services to help the Space Marines get their weapons better.
And oh, if anybody wants to learn how to pilot shuttlecraft, I can teach that. But I also have some things of myself to do with the Jedi and you, Mr. Lord Star Killer.
You're learning from the Jedi now.
It avoided it.
Well, I want to expand my skill set in limiting one set to another. Oh, Mr. Lord Starkiller,
Yes.
I wanted to talk to you in a bit.
Never mind.
Well, I was going to be meeting you down at the holodecks anyways, so that we can continue your training. And I am not going to begrudge you for wanting to diversify. I think that diversification of your power set is actually quite important. I will begrudge you on who you chose as a teacher, but, you know, beggars and choosers, that sort of thing.
Oh, tosses the hat back at Kane. You can have this back.
Thank you.
Wow.
What about Nora's character? What are they going to be doing?
Honestly,
I mean, they're already messaging me an idea.
Yeah.
Overall.
I feel like I should be fearful of what this idea is.
Oh, it's an amazing idea.
You have me curious.
Also, Subi is saying
I will
attack
tell you after
Frayden.
the
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
I mean, you sure that's a good idea? Because fucking common encounter, you killed 2 enemies at once.
Mm-hmm. But let's move on to Sue. Sue,
Yes.
what's your character doing?
I don't know right now. Because I would rather talk to you about what I'm currently going, or what I'm currently experiencing with the game before I commit to anything else.
All right. Then why don't we have that conversation?
I would rather do it not in front of everybody else and not on stream.
I can understand not wanting to do it in front of everyone else and not on stream, but I will request that Seraphim be with us as they understand the system better than I do.
Good luck.
That's fine. But you two are the only two I really want to talk about or talk about. You know what I'm saying.
All right. So for right now, we'll be right back, everyone. There. Sorry about that all, everyone. But we are back. I don't know how long that BRB screen was. Probably close to like half an hour.
I wasn't even paying attention to the length.
Yeah, we were all too busy chatting.
Yeah, I figured.
We were bouncing ideas off each other.
Stupid ideas.
So,
But fun ideas.
with that being said, Sue, what is your character up to?
Well, given what you just told me, I'm going to be going back to my quarters and I'm going to be delving very deeply into when the last Black Crusade took place and what the markers for it were. I'm going to start trying to extrapolate a pattern to see if I can pick up on what's going on.
All right. Well, the last crusade was the 12th Black Crusade. Its markers were... warp travel became a lot easier. Everything became very quiet and still in the warp, with very few demonic incursions, if any at all. Psychers were specifically noted to, however, be experiencing a decent amount of unease for unknown reasons. Even the ones not going on the black ships to Holy Terra. Despite how easy everything was, it was unnerving. And even worse, for the Raven Guard, almost no traitors could be found, at least of the Black Legion. And those who could be found, they showed no care about the concept of unity, and even spit in the ideals of, well, Abaddon. God, it was an hour? I'm sorry. That was a long-ass BRB.
When was the last demonic incursion?
The last demonic incursion was noted to be about 5 years ago. And that one was from a planet known to be within the Eye of Terror that managed to make the jump with you. Because it was just close enough to being outside of it that the demons on the planet could be pulled alongside. The warp is still...
So the last demonic incursion was in the borders of the Eye of Terror. When was the last incursion outside of those borders?
Nearly 10 years ago. And the last major one before that, like the last time you saw any massive like push from the Traitor Legions, was about the time that the universes got merged together, pulled together, so to speak. 20 years ago. It's been a long time. Everywhere else you've been dealing
A radio over to Thrain.
Yep. Viper?
Thrain, are you there?
I'm here.
Come to my chambers. We have an issue.
Of course.
Let's go.
I'd rather not talk about it over comms. And you never know who's listening.
Of course. I will be there as soon as I can. Dear brother.
Alright. So you guys meet up in Callius's quarters. Callius, what are you doing when Thrain walks into the room?
I have a star map open in front of me that's taking up the main, like, center of the room. And I'm walking through and I'm plotting different planets that have experienced demonic incursions in the last 50 years, as well as overlaying a star grid that shows the 12th Black Crusade and where they hit.
It's lining up pretty terrifyingly well. With the attacks slowing down, and the last major places being attacked being, well, agri-worlds, and a world on the border. The Cadians are really, really paranoid. Don't know why. Their world still stands after all, does it not?
When Thrain comes in, Go ahead.
I see why you have brought me here.
The warp is quiet, brother.
Agreed. Too quiet.
The last time it quieted down like this, there was a Black Crusade on the horizon. Abaddon's making his move.
And we will deal with him like before.
I don't think it'll be that easy. Before, his last Black Crusade was just our universe.
But now, 2 other universes are also at stake.
With a whole plethora more of resources.
And
And potential bodies.
So I'm going to ask a question right now, and I'm going to want your guys' answer to this. Sue, do you have, like, a picture of the Space Marines who are standing behind Marshall Set, the Mirror Universe guy?
I can get one for you.
No, I'm asking if you have one up right now, because you do remember a detail about their armor that was kind of important.
I do. Well, I mean, I would, yeah.
So, the detail about this is that, despite the fact that you could tell that they were, different legions, right? Like, they were clearly traitors from all the different legions. Much like how Set has a member of each of the different legions on his crew, right?
Mm-hmm.
They were all in black armor. Not the colored armor of their individual legions, but the black armor of the Black Legion. Abaddon's Legion.
Wait. The same Legion? Oh, shit.
Oh.
We might have a bigger problem than what I was initially thinking then if this is... When you say it's the same Legion that served Abaddon, does this... Because Abaddon is not the head of the Legion so much as he's like the chapter master under his Primarch. Are we saying that this is Horus's Legion?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm sending transmission back to Holy Terra now.
You get a response, not from the Emperor or from Korax, but Rogel Dorn. Hello.
Lord Dorn.
That
Good
is
to
my
hear your
name.
voice.
Quite. An interesting development has been found. I have been left to safeguard Holy
Indeed
Terra,
it has.
whilst my brothers go out and deal with it.
You might want to draw them back.
Would it have anything to do with these strange ships similar to those of our Federation allies with these weird globes with a dagger through them.
Yes, it would actually. Abaddon's on the move. We just had an encounter with what we can only say is a mirror entity of the captain of this ship. Behind him, he was flanked by 2 space marines wearing the Black Legion's armor.
Indeed. We have gotten transmissions from a very similar thing. Marshal Janeway, as they called themselves, was flanked behind by 2 members of the Black Legion as well. One of them we could immediately identify.
If Abaddon is on the move, there's a high likelihood Horus is going to show his face.
We are aware.
Especially if the Black Legion is involved.
Indeed. Whatever is going on, they seem to be utilizing this mere universe as either a staging ground or a preparations ground. We have sent a message to the Federation to give us more information on this mirror universe.
I think there's more to it than that, sir.
There always is there not?
Think of what happened the last time Abaddon attacked. He attacked Agri-Worlds. He kidnapped numerous people that would have otherwise had no contact with Chaos Legions.
Indeed.
He now has 2 full additional universes besides ourselves to pick from.
Indeed. Potentially, even more terrifyingly, 5 more. If he has managed to get his lead way into the mirror universes, it might be that there is a universe whereby the Chaos already controls the Empire. And that is where he's doing his staging ground first, taking over this mirror universe so that he might utilize it.
A universe in which Horus Lupercal sits upon the throne.
Or worse, what the Emperor nearly became.
You don't mean
the Dark King? Considering this...
That's just rumor, though.
Considering this... And he holds up a sigil that looks as if it is the Emperor's own crest, but warped and deformed into what would be a Chaos emblem. Was with the message we got. I think it is more safe to assume that than anything else. Q might have brought back our brothers and sisters from the other legions, the ones corrupted by Chaos. But it seems that his dark counterpart decided to play a little game over there as well. Prepare for all out.
Are the Custodes ready for war?
Oh, the Custodes have been chomping at the bit for war since we restarted the Webway project. They've been helping clear out what few demons remain.
What about Magnus and the other traitor legions?
The original traitor legions...
Any word on them?
Well, outside of the versions of them that have been restored to our side, thanks to Q, we've managed to track down at least one instance of Magnus's legion. Ironic, I know. However, it seems that this legion has no connection to whatever is going on. This faction of his legion has no connection to whatever Abaddon is going on about. They said something about needing to get a library card to go into a clown library.
No idea, sir.
I don't either. But do yourself a favor and make sure you have library cards in case you need to go into a clown library, I guess.
As you command. I'll keep you apprised of anything that I find. I've already advised Thrain of what's going on as well.
Oh, and do yourself a favor. I recommend you start integrating technologies from the Federation and the Sith Empire into your fighting style. It might prove useful.
Well, I've already asked one of the representatives to teach me how to use the Force, and I do also have this, and I show him the lightsaber that I was handed.
Their Force
I'm going to find a way to incorporate that into my claw.
You mean the claw that you already have a lightsaber version of?
No, my other claw.
Okay. That would probably be for the best.
Because I've got my power claw, and then I've got the saber claw.
Yes. That would probably be for the best. Now, before we end transmission, I need you to figure out something for me.
And what would that be?
These Black Legion traitors. The one who we got the message from, who claimed to be Abaddon the Despoiler, because he was on the same ship as this Marshal Janeway figure. He stated something that was haunting to us. Submit to chaos. Struggle is pointless, and your resistance is futile.
I've heard that phrase before.
Many times.
No, the resistance is futile thing.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't one of our comrades say something about that?
Oh no, it was one of the enemies that we killed in battle.
The Borg.
They weren't as strong as we were originally told.
Oh no. Wait, hold on. Remember what they said about the vaccinations we were told to get? That it made us resistant to assimilation.
Oh, didn't make us resistant, just made it harder.
Well, that's what resistant means, but...
Is this the Pokemon fan club? Is this what I think it is?
Does that mean that the Borg could essentially assimilate us?
Space Marines?
Or rather, Space Marines?
It is very likely that the mirror has already done that, which means technically they could.
If that is a possibility.
I hate to say this.
You had to say what?
I hate to say this, but we may have to reach outside of the realms of mankind.
Oh, is that the thing that she was
I was
doing back
worried you were
in the
going to
game?
say that, because
Rebels here on-
it does appear to be that way, considering we got messages from a few enemies stating that they were in need of aid.
We may also need the Eldari cloning technology.
Indeed. Fortunately, Rabute Gilliman went off to go deal with them, and considering his current choice of partner, that should be fine.
You don't seem too pleased by the fact that he's getting frisky with an Eldar.
All I can say is that it's at least better than thinking about Ferris Manus stating something similar for what his tastes are. I don't want to imagine one of my brothers fucking a Necron.
Don't poison me.
I mean, could be worse. He could want to fuck the fish lips.
Oh, do not get us started on the Tau. Side note, the Tau are one of the groups that we actually got emergency requests from.
Oh, okay.
You just see Kalius go, wait, what?
Yeah.
We've been getting emergency
Like
messages
he like
talking about these Federation ships showing up in space above the Tau Empire's worlds and turning friend into foe.
Yes,
I
that
mean,
would
they
be
easily
the,
turn friend into foe on their own. I don't know why they're blaming other people for that.
Oh,
yes, but I
maybe
have a feeling
this
that's not
video that
what's
came with
going
one of their
on.
messages will tell you. He shows you, and you see a black armored space marine, a Black Legion space marine, grabbing Tau and somehow causing them to become partly robotic before having them turn on the others.
Wait a
Simulation.
minute. That's assimilation. That's what the Borg do.
Mhm.
I only know that because I went through the ship's database, but they don't need to know that.
And also, you were told.
Well, no,
No.
but like, since you said that my character is more of the 30K version of Raven Guard, I'm kind of trying to lean into that now. Which means espionage, which means I would have 100% hacked the ship's database and downloaded everything.
You didn't get much in the way of dirt on any one of the characters except for the fact that the captain's body is about, like, you want to say 65% fake at this point?
I'll say pushing
He's more
close to
machine than
70.
man at this point.
He has no regular skeletal structure.
Or organs. Something's not
That's
right
not
about this
concerning
guy.
at all.
Yeah, no, honestly, that's the closest thing to dirt you got on the captain. And it's not really good, is it?
No.
I mean, it's something you should be
I am
used to because you deal with tech priests who are.
I'm so glad I stopped myself.
Okay,
More-
listen,
I would've
you
made a
can't
reference to
you can't put tech priests in the same vein because they actively choose to get rid of their bodies.
Hey, Sue, I'm gonna say this to you directly in DMs, because, oh dear God, you might scream at me.
Yeah.
I'm concerned.
But, yes.
Oh shit! Oh, and I fell up. Fun.
So, Captain Set has been... So, yes. But, yeah. That's assimilation. That's what the Borg do. The Borg have absolutely infected the Black Legion.
Okay, you know what? Hold up, I gotta drag Killmore out back. I gotta go give him the old Yeller treatment. This dog needs to be put down.
I need to know what he fucking sent. No. No.
I'm running.
Motherfucker, you send that shit to me.
He said you could say our captain underwent a form of the Rubicon surgery.
Where's my bolter pistol?
This motherfucker.
No, I
Armor
better
Core
remove
6
this man's
bitch.
entire lower body.
Oh, you also found out about the nanites that were injected into you if you went through the ship's data log, and yeah, no, they're not at all capable of possessing you or taking you over. In fact, their very programming is to prevent
Hold on a
that
minute,
from
Wad.
happening. Oh, okay.
I know that.
I've got a really nasty case of vertigo, so and I'm standing at the moment, so I'm having to be very careful.
Yeah, jeez. Just take slow, deep breaths there.
Okay. Oh shit!
Oh.
All right, hold on. Hold
Take
on.
your time.
Where the hell is my headphones? There they are. All right. Can y'all hear me?
Yep.
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 Yeah. Word of the wise. Don't when you're going through severe vertigo and what have you, don't stand up and try to put clothes away.
Fair enough.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, that might be smart.
Yeah.
So,
I
so yeah. You know now though that if you went through the database, you know for a fact that the nanites that were injected into you as part of the inoculation, one, are specifically designed to prevent you from being assimilated for as long as possible. They'll get overwhelmed eventually, but it should give you at least a good half hour before a Borg can properly assimilate you. And two, there is no override to them. They are specifically shut out from any and all outside communication, so you can't be overridden because of the inoculation. But with that information, is there anything you want to do?
I mean, Kilmore knows what I want to do.
I mean, it would also give me a chance to help them upgrade their things as well.
Mm-hmm.
So in order to make up for this travesty you have put in front of me, Kilmore, you will be helping me upgrade my armor, yes?
I already said I would help you upgrade your arsenal. All you have to do is provide me with the material needed.
Good. You're also going to provide me with
my
necessary
part-
training, with the necessary training apparatus. I'll see you
Say
on the
that again?
holodeck at 06. I said you're also going to be voluntold to be part of my training apparatus. I'll see you on the holodeck at 06.
Oh, good luck.
Ay. I'm so glad I'm fucking
Okay,
both the
Space Marine
chaplain
versus
and
Bionic Klingon. Here we
fucking.
go.
All right.
You'll be fine.
Seraphin, we'll move on to you next.
Yes.
So,
Okay.
Nora, you're also brought into this because, unfortunately, Lord Starkiller is involved.
Here I go again.
You and, you two end up going into a, holodeck with, the Jedi Master, Waki, and, of course, our always favorite person, Lord Starkiller.
Where's the last son is my question.
I'm going to put everyone on this map just so that everyone can see, but, the people who aren't here, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Right.
So, yeah. You go onto the ship, you go into the holodeck, though, and
I'll be
it's
right
a pretty normal thing. You actually see that Lord Starkiller and the Jedi are communicating with one another as you come in. And that they already have a thing open up.
Merp.
They're having a relatively civil conversation, mostly about lightsaber fighting style, as Waki is basically, or rather, Master Waki is basically just correcting Starkiller's stance. No. Like this, not like that. Good. That's how you swing a lightsaber. The other way you were doing it, you would take someone's eye out, and probably not the person you intend.
Yeah, that's also probably a good thing to not take someone's eye out when you don't intend to take their eye out.
Indeed.
Hi, I'm here.
Out of character, when you said take someone's eye out, my first immediate thought wasn't that but was what happened to Anakin.
Oh,
Good lord.
Yeah. It's also a great way to lose a hand.
Don't try it, Anakin. I have the high ground.
No.
Now then, you wish to learn the Force from us.
yes.
Damn it.
Well,
Also-
I have a few other students who are going to be on their way soon to learn. Do you mind sharing teachers?
Oh,
No,
damn, dude,
I don't
that-
mind. Learning is always good. But I'm glad that you two are talking. I was afraid I would. I mean,
Try that again.
I was going to offer to Lord Starkiller that I could be the go-between if they needed any sort of back channel negotiations to lessen.
Officially, from my report, he is currently bound up and only able to speak. He says as you look over at Waki, who has got, like, the loosest kind of restraints possible.
Technically fits the report.
Yes, but
I'm still fully capable
You know-
of moving my hands independently. Like, you know those handcuffs that have, like, a ridiculously long chain so they don't actually stop you from moving at all?
Yeah.
Basically what he has, like, the energy equivalent of those. So. Shall we
Well,
wait?
I'm so glad that you.
Yes. I'm
Yes,
glad too.
um-
But we should probably wait for our other guests to show up.
Yes.
Such
I'll get this
as...
step aside.
And that's when the doors to the holodecks open up.
Oh,
And,
Excuse me, Missy. Why
Theron.
are you on the counter?
Callius. You both agreed to meet up with Waki around this time, believe it or not. To start your training in the Force. In this holodeck. You walk in, you see Waki, Lord Starkiller, Nora, and Mirian are there. How do you respond?
Wave.
Why did this suddenly become an awkward Western standoff?
Mark?
I am sorry if I was not fully forthcoming. I am teaching... I was asked by Marion here to help them learn about the Force. Lord Starkiller requested that I only instruct people in the Force whilst he is present to ensure there is no degradation of morality amongst the ship's crew. I hope you can understand.
God, I thought you were stronger.
What is she doing?
Then I got to step forward.
So, are we ready to begin our lesson? And I think with that, that is a good place to leave off. What do you guys think?
Okay. Yeah.
Works for me.
Fine for me.
All right.
I'm fighting.
Next session, we'll be doing some things with training in the holodeck, so, you know, be prepared for that. It will involve some level of combat.
You fuck.
Oh.
And absolutely
yeah.
a more intense combat than what we faced before.
Yeah, just for that.
But for right now, I thank everyone so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed your time here with us.
This was fun.
And we hope to see
Thank
you
you.
again next time.
Yeah.
For now, though, I'm going to do something a bit evil.
Mark.
What are you about to do?
What? Three stars.
Hi, chat.
I'm going to mute myself temporarily because I'm listening to a song that somebody asked me to listen to. That
Oh,
they
we're
just
ending. We're
made,
about
so
to
I'll be
go
back
to
in
a
moment.
different chat.
That's cool. Just drag me with you. I'll be unmuting here in a bit.